Bosch has sent out a bunch of stuff for me to review. Some of it you can see here, but today I'm just going to focus on the Mitre saw blade I sent out. This is the D12100XZ. So that's the Diablo 12-inch 100-tooth X for crosscut blade. I'm not sure, and I can't make up anything for the Z. It's a 30mm arbor 100-tooth blade for 12-inch Mitre saws or 305mm. I've used a bunch of Diablo stuff in the past and I've been pretty happy with it. Since using Diablo stuff on my table saw in particular, I've upgraded to the Freud Industrial line, which is, personally, I think is a little bit better. It does cost a little bit more, but it's still all from the same company. So if you didn't know, Freud, who make Diablo, are owned by Bosch, hence the connection to Bosch. It is alternate tooth bevel, so it just would produce the ears. Axial shear face, so the teeth are slightly rotated as well to create more of a shearing action. So in general appearance, it doesn't look any different from other Freud or Diablo products. You got your expansion slots and all that sort of stuff. Acoustically, let's give it a shot. That's a fairly dead sounding blade. By comparison, this is the standard blade that came with my Bosch 12-inch Mitre saw, which is a 60 tooth. That was tapped much lighter. It's much louder ringing, and it goes for much longer. If you're using the 12-inch Bosch slider, you want to use the bronze coloured bushing, which is the 1-inch or 25.4mm one, not the other two chrome or silver coloured ones, as they're too small. And as always, if you're changing blade, make sure you unplug it. So I guess the big question is, would I recommend this blade? The answer is not no, but it's also not yes. It is a good blade. The only thing that I would need to do is probably months of testing through a variety of different materials, hardwoods, building big projects, using it a fair bit. And that's only so that I see how it performs over time. It's all well and good to compare a blade when it is sharp against something that's, well, not sharp, but the longevity does factor into it to whether it's a well-priced blade, good value for money, that sort of thing. What I will say is it cut through a variety of materials pretty flawlessly. I went through some form ply, which is veneered plywood essentially, or melamine plywood, some jarrah, some pine, some construction pine, and some Tassie oak. Tassie oak is known to be pretty splintery, and that performed just fine. And that's taking into account that I don't have a zero clearance plate on my saw, because that saw blade has a thinner kerf than my previous blade, so it's no longer zero clearance. I'm not sure exactly who the target audience for this blade is, but to me it's more of a woodworking blade, as in furniture making, joinery, that sort of stuff. You wouldn't really take it to a job site. Being 100 tooth, it is slower at cutting than, well, a 60 tooth blade or a 40 tooth blade or whatever. My previous blade was a Fly Type Z X30, and that cuts through faster. That being said, there's not a massive difference between the two, since the Fly blade is 3mm or 2.8mm, I think, and that's 2.5. So being thinner kerf does make it a little bit faster. If you are doing woodworking, as probably most of the viewers of this channel are, that Diablo blade, the D12100XZ, is definitely worth looking at. Thanks for watching.